party balloon vendors here in Singapore have been hit with global helium prices tripling over the past 6 months, as some experts predict supplies could become scarce or even run out in 40 to 50 years' time. To keep their business afloat for longer, they're turning to air-filled products as well as other methods.
This shop is filling orders for balloons full of helium that stream in almost every day. Sales have nearly doubled since last year, so these days it's using up tanks more quickly every week instead of 10 days.
The tank is about 47 litres. It's an industrial grade tank, and it can fill about 350 latex balloons in this size, which is about 11 inch.
All that demand comes in spite of soaring prices of helium, jumping around 15% every 3 to 6 months. Right now, it's 3 times more than before the pandemic, and it means customers have to fork out more.
It's only on the third quarter on 2023, which is last year, we start to increase. When we do a quarterly check, and then we found out that actually for helium balloons, when we are selling at 150, we are not, it's not sustainable for us. So our prices has been increased from 150 to 180.
Helium is getting expensive because it is a finite resource underneath the Earth's crust. Some scientists say the gas could run out as early as 25 years. Sellers say it could be 50 years. Hydrogen, the only other option and cheaper as well, can burst into flames easily and not allowed for such use in Singapore. This uncertainty means balloon shops are bringing in more products that don't need helium, such as gift boxes and structures. They are hoping these catch on to manage supply and costs. Other party vendors are also doing the same. I found one that brought in air-filled Chinese New Year balloons this year instead of the usual helium ones. So far, more than 50 have been sold. Meanwhile, it's also looking for other ways.
Instead of doing like a 99.95% of helium, we can do like a 60-40 kind of percent using the valve. So instead of adding the higher percentage of helium that probably can float at a longer time, there will be a mix of gas that's within the balloon itself. One of the things that my manufacturers they are doing is that they are actually working on the material of the balloon to make it actually thinner so that it's actually lighter. So with lesser content of the helium, right, it will still have the same floating time.
Still, Mr. Lim is not taking any chances. He's kept a stash of 30 helium tanks just in case suppliers run out of gas. For now, how long more global helium stocks can last is still up in the air. But what's for sure is that these floating objects will continue to fill many hearts with joy.